Golden Age of Knowledge is uniting all of us. I really feel like it is making all of us this juggernaut, this group, this theta juggernaut, where we're all on the same page.
We have never had this much wealth of information that we can totally duplicate and secure our own eternity.
My tone and approach to life has just gone through the roof. It has given me the keys to unlock the treasures of life.
Every day I studied, it was like drinking from the cup of knowledge, and I just became more powerful as a spiritual being.
I just have amazing knowledge and a viewpoint that is 360 degrees, and it just stretches from here to eternity.
I have a firm foundation that I don't waver from because I know exactly what I know.
I don't know what it would be like to not know this stuff now.
Life just isn't a mystery anymore.
The basics give you everything you want in life and you've been looking for basically all your track.
Whenever you go into a time of study, you come out like in a session with, you're blown out because you've got hundreds of new viewpoints.
It just really changes your perspective on your capabilities and your just abilities in the games you're playing and the games you should be playing.
How this whole subject fits together, how you as a Thetan fit together, how it all interacts, how it works, and when you've got that, it's kind of like having the key to the Rubik's Cube. You can just kind of go click, click, click.
And what you're really doing is unraveling the entire universe. You know what I mean? But you don't realize that you are, because you're just doing the next logical step as LRH did.
He kept giving me these pearls of wisdom, these secrets of the universe, and even one of those would change the world. And then he kept giving me more and more and more and more.
I'm just trying out what he says in the book kind of gently, and my whole universe is shifting around.
All of a sudden it was like a veil just lifted, and all of a sudden I could see, and I was here, and I was like, whoa, it literally took me 2 weeks to get used to it.
As you go through the lineup in chronological order, get to the PDC, in one tape it all came together. So I know how ARC is the tone scale, create, all of it.
You actually expand as a being right on the spot.
You blow down and blow down and blow down.
Total blowdown, persistent FM.
My needle was floating on course.
Unbelievable.
It was boom, big cognition. Now I know, and these are the basics.
When I was studying the Congresses, I became a Scientologist because they're so simple and the tech is so pure and so basic, but they are so potent and they literally just set you on fire as a spiritual being.
I feel like I'm there, understanding every little thing on the edge of my seat of what Ron is saying and discovering and relaying and eating it up, drinking it up.
The Success Congress, literally within the first lecture, he gives you what the third dynamic engram is. And you're just excuse me, you just told me what it was.
The congresses are breakthrough, 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 breakthrough.
Zoom, 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 boom, big data, zoom, 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 boom, big data. And after a moment, it's...
And all of a sudden, you know.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my God, I totally know what he was doing.
All the answers to matter, energy, space, and time, what is a being, what is a case, anything you want to know is on the ACCs.
The ACCs were let's roll our sleeves up and getting down to the nitty-gritty of what actually makes man tick.
LRH is talking about memorizing the axioms. So I start memorizing the axioms. You start going, oh, is that what I've been doing? Well, that's not too good. I better stop doing that. Oh, is that what... So now it's kind of funny to myself. As I go through life, I just go 14, 22, 38, 55.
I will say something directly out of what I've studied. Whether it's creating space, granting beingness, something like that. It's not even, I've got to remember where that came from. It just comes out.
My God. Then when he audits you, he does the group processing. He's auditing me, and I am just blowing out.
I would get so exterior just listening to the group processing. I was just wow, now what do I do?
I'd left the nest universe for a second here.
Whoa, wow.
Wow, okay. That was amazing.
With the golden age of knowledge and really understanding the basics of our religion, it's given me the fuel that I need to really understand what I'm doing as a PC.
You get the wins from the tech, you get it, you go, wow, that's great, I really got that. Then you have the auditing, and then you get this massive benefit. It's wow, where'd that come from?
Whatever I listened to that day would have some exact connection to what was going on in the session.
And as a result of that, I would have some huge cognition.
The win doesn't just become a foot wide, suddenly it feels a mile wide. Because you understand the data of what just happened.
The cognitions are much deeper, are bigger, faster, because I know what I'm doing, I know what I'm seeing.
I see my wins multiplied by 2, by 3, and then the speed of sessions is getting faster.
Bam, I went through grade 3, grade 4, shortly after I finished NED.
And actually NED was so much easier because I knew what I was doing, and I just got to the bottom of it and I went clear.
At Tassie Clear, I went up straight to OT5
at a very, very, very fast speed.
Bing, 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 bing.
OT6 and 7 went just like this.
Everything that you've done comes together.
I was able to go very fast up the bridge, and here I am, new RT8.
What we dreamed of before is happening now because of the golden age of knowledge.
It's making sure that my bridge is there. It's just like every solid pillar of my bridge.
This information is unbelievable.
Like a full hat for a Thetan.
Heck, I can even understand me.
Because it becomes you.
One cognition after another.
Lots and lots of wins. Like a billion of wins.
I guess you could say my biggest win is to continually have wins. Because it never stops.
I can only imagine what's coming next, but it's going to be huge.
And you're going to want to get all that material.
We all have to be ready.
I am so ready.
I know I'm ready.
Because we have the basic foundation for our eternity.
And you just sit there with that and go, I am one of the most lucky, fortunate beings in the entire universe to be sitting here being given what really is a golden age of knowledge.